Greetings everyone, this is Alt Lexington with part 11 of my Agents of Yesterday levelling. Here's my toon, and he's about to play the episode called The Ultimate Klingon. Before we do that, I'll just familiarise myself with the state of my toon. Everything is looking okay. Officer assignments, of course, and R&D. Okay, I've got to raise one school to level 4 to unlock this, and another to level 5, to 3 schools to level 5 to unlock this. So I'm leveling these two evenly. So when they get to level 4 together, this will unlock. And then I can add engineering school and level that like crazy, so they can catch up with these when they're level 4. And then I can go one at a time and make them level 5. If that makes sense. We've got 18 completed assignments since I last logged on.
Congratulations, Commander.
And look at that. I went up to level 26. But there's no reward for this level, but that's fine. Because we get something for the next level, which is a Space Ability Tactical Initiative. Let's see what rewards we got. I think great. I wonder what that shield is. Is it better than the shield I've got? Yes, it is. So I got a shield from those assignments. That's better than the one I'm using at the moment. The regen isn't as good, but the capacity is better. It reduces Tetrion damage, whereas the one I've got reduces Disruptor damage, and since I'm going up against Klingons, I believe, I should stick with the one that reduces Disruptor damage, even if it's not as much capacity. It regenerates faster. So yes, I believe I should stick with this shield for now. Put that one on another time. We got some dilithium from those assignments. And we're at 21,000 credits now. So let's see. The other assignments will have hours left, so let's add some more. I don't tend to look much at the assignments at this level. I just do random ones because there's still a long way to go on them. So I just load up as many as I can. Lucky I'm not on a Klingon toon where it's execute crew members. I don't really care what experiences I'm getting from this, as long as I'm getting some. Lots of 20-hour assignments. Turrets. Secure a heavy turret. What does it require? Obviously it doesn't require energy credits. What I normally do is I do the current assignments, the personal assignments, and then I go to department heads, check the first officer tab, and then because I'm a tactical, I go to the tactical and security assignments, and then I go to the other four to see what's left, usually starting with operations. Well, no more slots. So that's enough assignments done. Now we can begin this episode. The ultimate Klingon. Korvac colony was the site of negotiations between the Federation and the Klingon Empire in 2289. Although the talks ended the Cold War between the two powers. Although the talks to end the Cold War between the two powers were unsuccessful, they laid the groundwork for more serious negotiations years later after the destruction of the Klingon moon Praxis. Okay, let's begin. Patching. That was a quick patch. The facility is not responding to our hails, Captain. Probably due to the gone ships in the area. We need to drive them off and secure the system. So, destroy gone ships, but there's a scanner balls here as well. So, let's start with doing these scans, because I'm a Starfleet officer and there's always a need to scan. Starfleet officers love scanning stuff. Love using their sensors. It's a bit slow because I don't want to run into the gone ships during the scan process. So I've got to be careful. So, 5 hexafluorine, and we'll go up to that one as well. See if we can get the scans done before the fights. Probably unlikely able to. Ooh! He's stuck in an asteroid. There we go. Scan Verderon particles. Take me to Verderon City. Now we can fight. I tend to use my heals a bit too much. Let's give them a torp. Come on, torps, line up. Number to a firing mark on these torps. There we go. I lost target lock. That's why it didn't fire. No more scannables around, but so we're safe to continue fighting. Oh, that killed my weapons power, so I'll bring it back up. And fire. Yep, the M6 computer just activated. Right, but I just activated it. No loot drop from those ones, but there was a loot drop from the other one. Now it's beamed to the station. Where is the station? There it is, I think. Captain, we are within transporter range. The away team is awaiting your orders. Let's all Forget this mission, go on shore, leave at riser. There's my orders. Nah, we gotta beam down. I'm picking up Klingon and Gorn life signs, sir, as well as signs of disruptor fire. They've beaten us here. Prepare for combat. We need to reach Cherugian Patrol before the Klingons can capture him. I'm no good at reading. Okay, any scannables here? Well, there's got to be some somewhere. I like the old-fashioned tricorder. I love 21st century design. No, the scannable wasn't here. Even though the tricorder pointed that way. Is that blood? Or is it leaky thingies? Oh, they're shooting already. They love their targs. Oh, you just trapped yourselves, you silly idiots. Locate Cherugian Patrol. Patrol must have chosen this facility so he could work without distractions. He certainly didn't choose it for the amenities. I actually got to read them this time. Klingon, attack! Whoa, Tamet! You're at it again, aren't you? She is vicious. So, there's no scannables through here. What's in here? And in there. And do we dare go through or do we die? We would die if we went through, wouldn't we? Yep. No, I don't think so. You can't get through in there. Always good to explore things just in case. Where's this ultimate Klingon? You're not him. You're not good enough. 2, 1, and attack! Grenade! There you go. That's how you vaporise them. Stack your abilities. Did I see one just appear and hide? Yep, I did. He was knocked out of the ring. Now, what's around here? Looks like there's a scannable stuck in there. Tronium gas, is it? Anything around it? Oh, there's a crate to open. Let's rifle through this crate. Yep, I love to do me looting. Because the captain's got to get paid. Starfleet minimum wage. Got to rifle through crates and scavenge stuff. Ooh, what's this? Is that who we're looking for? Or is that just a random scientist? Either way. Rescue trapped medical researcher. 30 seconds to do so. rescue. Air supply, you get an accolade for rescuing that. I suspected that. I suspected you'd get an accolade for rescuing this person in time. It was an optional, I believe. Hang on, let's get the loots first, so we don't forget them and they don't get in the way later. Talk to medical researcher.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What kind of research do you do here?
I'm a research assistant for Kairogen Patrol. We've received special dispensation to use genetic modification to deal with age-related diseases and decrepitude.
Sharugan Japan, is that what she said? Sharugan, is that the pronunciation? What did the Klingons want?
The Klingons have been keeping us all captive here and asking us about our research. Some of them think we're a secret program to make new augments. I think the Klingons were looking for something to make their own augmented soldiers with disease resistance, pain tolerance, increased strength.
Tell me about augmentation.
Augmentation involves rebuilding an individual's genetic characteristics to eliminate unwanted traits, or to enhance or splice in desirable ones. Usually this is done with resequencing, infecting the cells with a retrovirus that rewrites them to produce the new cell structures. Augmentation isn't without side effects, though. It often causes heightened emotion, and augments usually don't socialize well. Attempts to enhance intelligence often result in paranoia, psychopathy, or autism spectrum disorders.
How would augmentation affect Klingons?
I couldn't really say. I know that the Klingons experimented with stolen augmentation technology in the 22nd century, but they abandoned the studies after some sort of mishap. Kairogen Patrol could probably explain more.
Gyrogen Patrol. That's how it's pronounced, Gyrogen. Where is Gyrogen Patrol?
He's usually in the main lab. Follow the corridor past the cold storage and the gene samples. You can tell you're in the lab because there's a lowered section to provide space for the computer cores. Be careful. The Klingon captain is probably there.
Thank you, Doctor. Stay safe. I will find the lab. And probably some genetically enhanced Gorn while I'm at it, if memory serves. Now I want to see what that scientist over there is doing. If I can get to that scientist. Also, might as well check if there's any scannables. Or loot. No, I can't get to that scientist in there, I don't think. There might be a way. Whoops. No, there's no way to get to that scientist in quarantine. Well, there might be, but I don't want to spend any more time looking. Right, let's get ready to let's go for the big target first. Ready, 3, 2, 1, attack! Did he pop a heal? There's a crate over there. Give me the cash! Follow the yellow brick road. Always targets the wrong one. God, Tamet, you love to shoot like a violent bitch, but you're not very good with aim. Just because you've got a big minigun, Tamet, doesn't mean you don't have to aim. Anyway, there's some Klingon down there, but I want to see if there's a scannable or a crate. Yep, there should be around the other side. They might attack before we get there. But let's stealthily get past these Klingons. See if we can get the scannables first. What's he doing up there? Well, obviously that scannable is off the map, or it's something to do with the next part of the episode. Alright, we'll attack them from an unexpected angle. Oh, it's not a... Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Flank shot! Whoops, what did I do? What did I press? I pressed the wrong button just then. I pressed draw fire. I don't want to draw fire, I want my officers to do the fire drawing. Anyway, loot! A gun! Talk to Garujan G. Patrol. Just gotta wait for this plasma fire to go out, not that it's doing any damage. Okay, you mad scientist, what's up?
We are grateful for your assistance.
Are you now? How much are you willing to pay? What kind of research do you do here?
My particular field of study is gerontology, the study of aging in various life forms. The Federation Science Council has given me permission to test various forms of genetic modification to find treatments for degenerative diseases such as Irumodic syndrome. We're making significant progress.
I don't believe him. I think he just wants to try and extend life. Sort of Holy Grail research. Sort of like Hitler. Searching for the Holy Grail. Diseases that degenerate my ass. It's more like aging that degenerates, and you want to combat that. You want to violate the natural order. What did the Klingons want?
The Klingon commander wanted to know about genetic modification. He was asking about the augmentation process, but that's been outlawed since the eugenics wars on Earth in the 20th century. Khan Noonien Singh and his kind caused the deaths of millions.
Khan! Who was Khan Noonien Singh? As if we didn't know.
The humans were the first to experiment with augmentation back in the 20th century. Within a few years, the augmented supermen were fighting non-augments. The eugenics wars destroyed great swaths of the planet and caused some 30 million deaths. Earth was plunged into a dark age.
I thought it was more than 30 million when the Enterprise E went back in time with the following the Borg.
Khan Noonien Singh was the greatest of the augmented conquerors. He was the ruler of more than a quarter of Earth. Unlike some of the other supermen, Khan only enslaved his people. He didn't massacre them. I guess that would make him the best of the tyrants.
You know, in the original series, they said Khan took over the world in the 1990s. Maybe he did. If Star Trek was real, Khan could be in charge right now, just behind the scenes, and all these wars that we've got against Iraq, Afghanistan, and other places. They might all be secret wars against Khan. You never know. Reality is stranger than fiction, and I can't tell the difference.
When the humans rose up against the augments, Khan and some of his people escaped into space. The crew of the USS Enterprise found them in suspended animation in 22 Mutara Nebula, and it was thrilling.
They only had 2 battles. One when he was found and tried to take over the original Enterprise, and the other time when they fought in the Nebula. There was only 2 fights, so Captain Kirk's battles were legendary. What, all 2 of them? How would augmentation affect Klingons?
The Klingons' previous experiments with augmentation were disastrous, to say the least. In the 2150s, the Klingons attempted to use augment DNA to enhance their warriors. Those who didn't die from neural breakdown developed drastically altered personalities and physical changes that made them appear more human. Then, a strain of Lavodian flu interacted with the DNA, and what was a terrible experiment became a horrible epidemic. The spread of the augment virus threatened the Klingons with extinction. Eventually, a way to stop the damage was found, but the Klingon DNA profile was irrevocably altered. It took the Klingons decades to recover. To this day, those of us outside of the Empire aren't really sure how they did it.
Yes, that was the cure, caused their ridged heads to become flat like human because the cure contained human DNA. But in doing so, in turning them into more human to cure them, they also removed the Klingon sense of honor. And that's why the flat-skulled Klingons were more nasty, more sneaky aggressive than the more honourable rigid-skulled ones, or at least that's my take on it. What do you suggest we do next? Beam up to the ship, obviously.
If the Klingons are doing augmentation research, you have to find out where they are doing this work and put a stop to it.
I have to. Me? Why me? I'm not paid enough. Message from a Stitch in Time B, sir. A Klingon vessel is approaching at high warp. I suggest we return to the ship. If we can intercept any of their communications or get access to their logs, we might be able to find their point of origin and figure out where the Klingons are doing their research. Okay, Timet. You want to fight some Klingons? I'm not going to stand in your way. You are an aggressive bitch after all. That's what I like her so much. Oh. Run, you miserable Timet. Fear the wrath of a Klingon warrior. Yikes! I'm scared. This Klingon warrior is roughing me. And it's scary. Come on, torpedoes. Do these torpedoes ever want to fire? Come on, torpedoes. I just lined you up and gave you a perfect shot. Now, come on, torpedoes. This time you should fire. There. Why did I lose target lock? Ah, that's because I've captured him. Scan Klingon databanks. Scan complete, sir. Captain, the Klingon ship is hailing us again, putting it on screen. Incoming message.
Do you think you can defeat Captain Earthog and then slink away? You honorless Federation batak! The Arcana Sarpek shall have our vengeance!
Today's a good day to die. Ramming speed is what he was supposed to say. So I think it's time to put shields up and hit evasive maneuvers. But he didn't do his ramming. I'll do it then. A good day to die for you. A good day for you to die. I've got no engineering ability to heal my hull. So I found something interesting in the Klingon computer banks. There is a communique ordering them to bring the biomimetic gel from the Corvat research facility to a location on Hatoria. Biomimetic. That's over the border into Klingon space, sir. If we go to Hatoria, we should expect to encounter Klingon patrols. Well, not now. We've got something to scan down there. And over there. How am I doing with R&D materials anyway? Not bad for a low-level character. The Agents of Yesterday helps with components. The Agents of Yesterday rewards. Beta tachyon particles, very useful. I think they're used in energy amplifier batteries, aren't they? When you get your R&D beam score up high enough. Not sure. One of these chamber-looking materials is for energy amplifier batteries. Any more scannables? No, so let's warp to Hatoria. Let's enter Klingon space. They enter our space at will, so why not? I've already read this. We're entering the Empire's territory. And we're not going to be fighting human Khan. We're going to be fighting Klingon Khan, probably, at some point. We're fighting Ka'an of the Klingon Empire. Maybe. Not Khan, but Ka'an. We're in enemy territory now, sir. Scanners are picking up multiple targets. The interference from the nebula should be enough to hide us, sir. We can use it to conceal us until we get within transporter range, although going to full impulse will create a noticeable energy spike and may draw attention. Conceal your ship inside the nebula until you are in transporter range. There's a Klingon ship over there. What are the boundaries of the nebula? This particular cloud occupies a small area near this wreckage. It's primarily visible in the form of those blue clouds. If we veer more than a couple of kilometers to either side, we'll leave the area of the distortion. Senders at maximum, proceed with caution. So we're going to stay within the blue clouds, which are very hard to see. I've got to get to there. Are there any scannables? Yes. I might have to forego them if I don't want to fight Klingons right now. But let's follow the clouds. Let's go a bit slow, maybe a bit faster. Let's see if we can get past these patrols without setting them off, because that's clearly the goal. I'm going to make sure we don't go within 10 kilometers of them. There's a blue cloud. Getting a bit close to that one. It's hiding here. That one didn't pick us up even though we got within its range. Looks like a wreckage of a ship. This is blue cloud created by something that got destroyed, maybe. can't see any. There might be a cloaked one somewhere hiding out, ready to scan us. Ooh, stop here. Hang on, get this freaking taskbar out of the way. Scan. Any more? No. Oh, we got a scannable. I wonder, do you get an accolade for attacking or do you get an accolade for not attacking? Besides, we've got a cloak. Oh, I have to get into this circle without setting off that ship. There we go. We are within transporter range, sir. The away team can beam down on your command. Okay, we didn't have to fight. We got past the Klingon sneakily, like a Romulan. The laboratory building is southwest of this location. Stay alert. There will certainly be Klingon resistance. Well, yeah, they're right there, in sight. First things first, check for scannables. There's one all the way down the bottom there. I like these maps where the weather isn't perfect. My favourite kind of map. There's some buildings over there. I seem to recall this. I think I made videos of this episode before with my Ferengi character. So locate research lab. Also, kick some Klingon ass. No tactics, just press the number 1 button over and over again so that you keep firing. Well, did those Klingons have time to get off a signal? What's over here? Let's have a look at the view. That water's not frozen. Might not be water, might be alien planet methane or something. Oh, there's a scannable down there, but getting to it is going to require some thought. I'm going for it. I don't want to get wet. God, it's cold here. There we go, scan. Now let's go back out the way we came, I think, if we can. Good, Tmet and Tarsi must be freaking freezing in those short skirts. Any more scannables? Yep, some over there. Probably crates to open as well by the looks of things. I just like to have a look around to explore as well. Because they took the trouble to make the map, you might as well explore the map. Enjoy the game to its fullest. That's what this character is about. It's not just about speeding through leveling, it's about enjoying the game as well. Oh, it's slippery! Look, you slide. You don't stop on a dime on this planet. You slip slide about. No crates to open there. Ah, that's better. Whoa! They just turned my butt around and pointed at the fire just to warm up. And they didn't see me. What, a Klingon's blind? I do know the Klingons don't like the cold. They have a low tolerance to it. Well, they're supposed to. Be careful where you place that cover shield. I should really be using a backlift to face these Klingons with honor. Oh, there's dinner. Yep, got a nice targ for dinner. Tarsi, dig in. You don't even need to cook it, do you, Tarsi? No, not Tarsi, Tamet, sorry. Tamet you can dig in. She don't really need to cook it. She's just aggressive that way. Yeah, that Tamet scientist has developed a real personality. She should have been a tactical. And she shouldn't be Vulcan. She must have Romulan blood in her somewhere. I'm just checking the crates and things just to see if there's anything to open. There's one. Whoa! It's a pity I don't have frosted boots on this character. It'd be fun. You can't get into any of these buildings by the looks of things because they don't have doors. Oh, and I forgot to pick up loot over there. Whee! Just a hypo, a small one at that. I saw a Klingon patrol there. Am I missing any scannable? Yes, I am. There must be one over there. Oh, it's a crate. Small hypo and shield charge. Whoa! Hey, Klingons! Eat photon! Oh, I told you to watch where you place that cover shield. It's annoying. That cover shield is equally as annoying as it is useful. What's over on the edge here? Seems to be an outcropping. No, nothing to look at. I bet the Andorian Tarsi is quite at home here. Where's the Vulcan and the enemy? I bet they hate it here. Personally, I love it. Sewage pipes. Always got to scan. Starfleet officer's got to do his scanning. He's not happy unless he can scan. Could take the alternate route up there instead of barging through the front door. Hello? Oh, didn't need to throw a grenade. Being unnecessarily noisy. No stealth approach for me, it's just barge in the front door and to hell with a lot of them. Let's go to the side and have a look up here for some reason. I just want to have a look around. Nothing to see here. But I might get some sort of tactical advantage from not following the beaten trail. Ah, nice of them to wait till I finish my scan. That's respectful for a Starfleet officer's need. I should really be using a bat'leth. I feel I should be facing them with honour. And I did have a bat'leth, yeah, it's not a very good one though. It might not do any damage. So, no. Who knows, I might get one as a loot drop. Better one as a loot drop. Sonar lockbox. Scan. I think we found the lab anyway. He looks like the biggest one. Bloody taskbar getting in the way. Wow, that Klingon's a bit of a tank. Enter research lab. After scan. And after a look around as well. After we've scanned and after we've had a good old look around. Nothing to scan here. Move along. Just having a look. Nothing, no way to get up on top of buildings by the look of things. Because you never know, there might be an accolade up there somewhere. Hang on a minute, one of my officers is down. Why didn't you wake him up? Come on, you sadistic bitch. You're supposed to be the scientist, the doctor, the medical department. I'm not entering the lab because I just want to have a look around. Now that would be a screenshot. I wonder, can you get down there? I know this is wasting time, but what the hell? It's fun to waste time. No, nothing real good down there. Just a nice view. You never know, might get attacked by a target that drops loot. And all this map exists for a reason, surely. Oh, blocked. Invisible wall. Must have reached the edge. No, nothing to see by the looks of things. Nothing to find. Just a whole lot of ice. Not even an exploring accolade. There might be a way onto the roof. No, can't jump up on them to get onto the roof. doesn't seem to be a way. I'm sure somebody else would find a way. I just like looking for alternative ways to do things. Can't get up there, can't jump high enough. Oh well, enough time spent exploring. Let's go into the lab. I believe this is the entrance, not that one. I don't know why I believe that. Sometimes you do get an accolade for going to the unusual places, but usually that's on Warzone maps and things like New Romulus. Or Nimbus Wastelands. Amar Singh is both brilliant and unstable, sir. He's not going to be easy to catch, and he's going to have contingency plans. How should we handle this? I've got a choice of 3 answers. Bluff him. I'll figure out what he values too much to leave in our hands. Entrap him. Have the stitching time be set up a level 1 passive security scan. Don't tip him off, but if he tries to flee by shuttle or transporter, redirect him. Trick him. He wants to believe that other people recognize his genius. I'll convince him that we're swayed by his arguments so we can get close. Which is the best tactical thing to do, because I'm a tactical character. This one sounds like an engineering one. And tricks and misdirections, that could be science. But bluffing might be a tactical thing. I mean, tricking is science, it's using your brain to overcome rather than brawn. And trapping is using tech, that's engineering. So I think bluff. Investigate temporal probe. Ah, so there's a temporal probe around here somewhere. I forgot about them. Hey! Knock knock. Only me. Stealthy attack. Oh, this noise. Preemptive strike. Search file system. Oh, look, there's a gun. This gun is 20% heavier and 30% stronger than average. He has been infused with augment DNA. Records show this patient had to be killed after he attacked his doctors in a rage. Heightened emotional response is a sign of augmentation. Yeah, poor Gorny. He's gone and died. Oh no, here come the Gorn jokes. I'm gonna get you. Whoops, I put the draw fire on by mistake again. Oh, this Gorn must be augmented. He's gone and upgraded. Gonna die. Little Gorns and big Gorns. My Gorn, that was hard. It wasn't actually, but still. There's the temporal probe over there. But let's have a look at this one. What's wrong with this little Gorny Gorn? He's been put in the recovery position. Tricorder readings indicate that this Gorn's body was infused with human augment DNA. He did not survive the procedure. Ah, so he became a little smarter, did he? What was the previous one's DNA? What was he infused with? Random augment, and this one human augment? I can't remember. Bypass security system. That will lower the force field. Should have gone for the probe before we did that, just in case. Picking up chronal distortions. There is a temporal probe nearby. Well, duh. Where's Timet gone? Oh, there she is. I don't feel safe without my aggressive bitch not by my side. Okay, unlock the probe. Let's see what puzzle we got this time. Oh, same as that one. So they've all got to add up to 15. So 9 plus 4 is 13. So add 2. So value A to 2. 7 plus 5 is 12. So let's make B 3. 8 plus 1 is 9, so make C 6. That did it. There is data in this probe that reference extremely advanced methods of gene splicing and retroviral engineering. It looks like the Nakul have been giving Amassing a little help in his genetic engineering experiments. Seeing as a problem without help, shut it down. And we got a component, and that also means we can click on this and collect our reward for this episode. Collected rewards for temporal probe. We're not missing any other rewards, are we? No. So there we are. More Nukara marks. Oops, wrong one. That one. And that puts us at 300 Nukara marks, making a small dent into the reputation when we get access to it. Ooh, there's Gorns in prisons. And there's things hanging from the ceiling. Just have a look around. Anything to scan? Obviously something through there. If I remember rightly, these Gorns are going to be tough to kill on a character that isn't maxed. There's a scannable in there, but I can't get in there just yet. Let's all run all the way around before we talk to that guy up there. There's no scannables in there. I always like to get the scannables out the way first, but if you can't, you can't. Unleash the Gorn. What is that stuck up there? Try and talk to him. What is this? What is that? And what are those things hanging up there? Oh, let's have a chat to this madman. Dr. Mengele, how are you doing?
Starfleet officers coming here to stop me? Vulcans were too analytical. It has taken me hundreds of tries to get it right. But this time I've got it. Combining several different species will create the perfect race. We will rule the galaxy.
Or they will rule the galaxy and say to hell with you. Defeat Sing's minions. Uh-oh. Okay, let's bring this fight out into the open instead of in a confined space. Come on, lower him down. That grenade didn't do anything. Vaporized. Did my crew take care of the other one? Now, I don't know about Dr. Singh, but if I was a genetic scientist, I'd create them to cloak like the Predator can. And that, or the Jem'Hadar, I should say. I'm weird Star Trek, it's the Jem'Hadar. Right, the scannables should be available now. Reachable. I mean, the Jem'Hadar are already the super race that Singh wants to create. Amar Singh, nothing like Karnoonian Singh, or who was Data's creator, something Singh. No, Data's creator was, well, let's say the actor Brent Spiner played someone called Singh in the Enterprise series, who wanted to create androids. If memory serves. Right, no more scannables. Up so we can arrest Dr. Thingamajiggy.
Fool! You didn't really think I'd be that easily captured, did you? I've encrypted the protocols on this force field so that even an android couldn't bypass them. When my next supply ship arrives, the Klingons will deal with you.
In the meantime, I'll take a look around your lab.
By all means, I have copies of all my work. Even if you destroy my entire lab, you'll be wasting your time.
Who said anything about destroying it? It's valuable research. We'll have the Andorian Medical Council publish it under Jarugan Patel's name.
What? No! You can't! That's a clear violation of ethics.
Ethics. If we're talking about ethics, if you surrender yourself, your work will be taken in as evidence and nobody will be able to do anything with it until your case is closed.
Very well, you win. I will go into custody.
Ah, the bluff worked. Drop your force field and prepare for transport.
I'll answer your questions, but only for as long as it suits me.
There's no scannables around here, no. So let's just go through the dialogue. What were you doing here?
Nothing less than reshaping the galaxy. My work is revolutionary. It is light years beyond the pale dreams of mere mortals like yourself. Following the footsteps of the great Karnoonian Singh, I have spent my life polishing the genome like the most precious jewel. Now I can combine the best traits from a variety of species to create galaxy, we will have eternal peace. Peace through strength. Oh, it is glorious. I wish my God were here to see the result. I honor your legacy, my God.
Genetic modification is illegal.
I don't recognize the laws of your petty judgmental federation. Loud pretty words about morality and diversity and peace. But you fly around in death machines that could obliterate a planet. Talk about personal freedoms, but impose your will on everyone in your grasp. The Federation is a collection of tyrants.
He's right. We do shoot a lot of people in Star Trek Online. Why were you working with the Klingons of all people?
It is the curse of every great mind. Research requires resources. Ambassador Bavat was happy to provide me with all the materials and research subjects I needed in exchange for an augment process to make Gorn warriors stronger and faster.
Ambassador Bavat was happy. I find that hard to believe. He was probably miserable and reluctant, but did it anyway.
I told Bavat that I could perfect the augmentation process and improve the Klingons, but he was loath to experiment on his own people. A pity. No such scruples.
So there is a line that Bavat won't cross. He has learned from history, so there is hope that one day he will learn his lesson for being an asshole. Did you augment Klingons?
Not as many as I would have wished. They respond oddly to treatment. It's very interesting data. Unfortunately, most of my Klingon subjects broke out of the lab and escaped. They'll create quite the path of destruction on their fruitless quest for our cure. Results will be most illuminating.
Why not just create a bunch of androids and give them a mission to track down these Klingons? What is Bavat planning?
I'm not privy to Bavat's private thoughts. I do know that he asked me to analyze a sample of blood from the most unusual being. 3/4 human, 1/4 Klingon. It was the most interesting genetic profile I'd seen in months. Whoever this small Paris is, I'd like to meet her.
Ah, the Kuba Mark, Tom Paris's daughter, Balana Torres.
And Bavat kept asking me about time travel. How to do it, what the ramifications were. I'm a genius. That's not my field.
He's mine. What else can you tell me?
I'm bored with this. I'm done answering your questions.
Now, I could beam to ship right now, but I just wanted to reset an options for the sound, because the voice volume is at 100%, but it's not really enough. The ambient volume's a bit loud. .25 I think should do. Video volume, well, for cutscenes we're going to want them at max. Voice volume, that's from microphone I believe. Volume for full motion video. Oh, max that out. Voice volume applies to NPCs and player characters, that's good. Notification volume such as your ship's computer voice, that's good. We don't need interface volume to be high. Ambient volume can be low. Music volume, we're not using that. Effects volume, that can be a bit lower I suppose. And overall volume's fine. I just wanted to make a quick adjustment. In the last video I enjoyed the music, I think it was the last video, but I'll leave it off for now. So let's
I'll answer your questions, but only for as long as
do
you
that beam up.
bored with this.
Accolade complete. Augmented arrest. Command has asked us to take Amar Singh out of this system, sir. From there, he'll be transported to the nearest starbase for interrogation. Starfleet Intelligence has a lot of questions for him. We can return to the Stitch in Time View whenever you're ready. So, we didn't extradite him, we just infiltrated Klingon territory and kidnapped him, abducted him. Why not just go to Cronus while we're at it and kidnap the Chancellor and hold him hostage in the war?
I never expected you would find actual augment research. Starfleet will keep a close eye on this situation.
Yes, in case you want to make your own augments to counter the threat. So, what armor do we want? There's some... Ooh, that looks good. That looks really good. Energy resistance, kinetic and physical. Kinetic and energy. Chance to heal, to deal 15 damage to all nearby foes when you take damage. Chance to knock down nearby foes when you take damage. Interesting. 33.7 kinetic damage, energy damage. Isn't that the same as that? I think the shield. Some interesting rewards there for a low-level character.
Congratulations, Commander.
Accolade can be Commander ability rank 3. Oh, we've gone up to 27. We've got the new tool ability. Let's wait to see if Starfleet hails us with the next mission. We've got tactical initiative now. A space ability.
Starfleet Intelligence needs your help.
Does it now? Well, why aren't you reading the rest of it? So, we've got a new ability, tactical initiative. There it is. It automatically got put onto my taskbar. And why have I suddenly got 2 ramming speeds? Let's arrange this. We need to get rid of one of those ramming speeds. And tactical initiative can go up with fire on my mark. Because it's similar to an alien version, whereas that's similar to EPS transfer. I'm used to playing an engineer, you see. There's nothing else to add at this stage. Nope. Nope, nothing to add. Let's accept this mission before we fiddle with our toolbar anymore. So, the Doomsday device. Starfleet believed that the Klingons were testing their new weapon in the... is that Imanga system? We have information that now leads me to believe that these testing programs are for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Not the half-hang torpedo. Starfleet Intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve in Ambassador Bavat's personal force. This source says that the ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning on using some sort of doomsday weapon on the Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Ziel, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Donia system, after that as a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man called Kabolk, says that we will find the information we need to stop about there. Go to Donia's system, which is located in the Beta Quadrant, and find Kabolk. And Lieutenant Van Zyl will join us. And there's the Harpoon torpedo, if I can't pronounce it right. So we get that as a reward, plus we get to choose a bridge officer. Interesting.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Commander Burgess? Who's he? And why is he talking to me? Okay. Yes, we got tactical initiative. Nothing for the next 2 levels, and then it's more shit. Ooh. So we're going to play this episode as part of this video. We'll see about the next one when we get through and see how much time has passed. But I suspect that I might be able to put some extra stuff onto my character. Well, we can have 5 of those. And 1 of these. And we can put a large shield heal on if we want, but I'd rather go with the medium since I've got more of them. And that shield, although it's good, it's not as good as the one I've got. Well, it is actually. No, it's not as good as the one I've got, but it is close. However, it might do for one of my other officers. And there's that. Oh no, she's not the new one. She might be. No, she's not, because none of them can be promoted yet, so none of them are new. So let's see if we can give these. Oh, she's got 5 medium. I want them. Which means she can have my small ones. She can also have some shield heals and some energy amplifiers. I'm not giving them to that sadistic bitch, to Met, because she may have a lot of firepower and she may be nasty, but she's not very good with the aiming. Now, we haven't got a better weapon, have we? Pulse wave, I don't like pulse waves very much. No, I think her current phase is good enough. And this is a better shield. No, I wouldn't say better, I'd say. Well, it might be a little better, but not good enough to warrant switching a shield out. So the other tactical officer, well, might as well give him a big shield heal for no reason. Just so that just because I've got it there. And he may benefit from this shield. Do I want to switch to a split beam? This green one looks a little better than that blue one, but I think I'll stick with the blue one because the mods, not that it would make much difference at this level. There's nothing else I can give him that he can be used that I will find useful. So now it's Tamet. I don't want to take her minigun away from her because it may not be as good as some of this other stuff, but I like seeing her firing a minigun. It's the only one I've got. No armour to give her or anything. That's my away team dealt with. Now let's have a look at the non-away team characters in case I want to use them as an option. Oh, he can now get a better shield. And a better weapon. Because these ones won't need the better weapon, will they? No. Better shield. Better weapon. Better weapon. Better shield. And finally, I'll stick with what we've got here, I think. Yep. And now we've got another kit module here. Lunge. Will it fit on? Yes, it will. Now, what's that? Resistance rating versus duration of subsystem offline. No, that's not very good. So that will go on the ship. Now, I'd like to go to a ground location to sort out my tool tray for ground because I've got another kit module on. So that means I will visit my bridge. Always takes a long time to load the bridge for the first time after a login, and it gives you time to have a few puffs of nicotine. So now that I'm on the ground, I can put things where I want them. Stealth module. Draw fire, swap that with stealth module. That's a little better arrangement. Let's see if there's any new tools to add, which I don't think there is... No. Oh, that's it then. That's all we wanted to do there. Just make sure my ground abilities are in the right place. And now to save the loadouts. Okay, I did say that shield wasn't as good. Not for fighting Klingons anyway. Maybe Tetrion, maybe it's good for fighting Folians. So, 4 more skill points. I forgot to check them. So what are we going to put these skill points into? Obviously more weapons. In fact, we can max out the weapons now. And energy weapon critical chance or energy weapon critical damage. I never know which to choose because critical chance will improve my chances of getting a critical hit for critical damage, whereas critical damage will improve what is done by a critical hit. I think it's more important to improve critical damage than it is, critical chance than it is to improve critical damage. Because with improved critical chance you get more critical hits. There's no point in having extra critical damage if you're not going to get the hits. So I'm going to go with critical chance. I can always respec later if it doesn't work out. And I got another point. Shield hardness, shield regeneration, or more hull. Damage control, or I could go back here and give myself more speed. Or even some drain, or more defense. Does defense improve attack patterns? I'm not sure. This skill increases the chance that enemies' attacks will not hit you. Per point of defense maneuvering skill, you gain plus 15 defense rating. If an attacker's accuracy is greater than the target's defense rating, hit chance is 100%. If an attacker's accuracy is less than a target's defense rating, hit chance is calculated as 100 over 100 plus defense rating. None of that makes sense to me. Hits can never drop below 25%. Any hit chance in excess of 100% still grants small bonus to critical chance and severity. I'm not sure. I think shield hardness might be the way to go over the hull hardness at this stage. Or shield regeneration. Well, my shields have started to go down a bit, but not enough to worry about. And speed might be more important. It's hard to know where to put that next point. How many points have I spent so far? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 2 points, and that opens at 25, so I've got another couple of points to go before I get access to these, so I think shield hardness. I could go for more power transfer rate. Well, let's have a look at my stats. We'd have to go to a social zone, a local space to check these properly, which is annoying. I don't want to have to do that between episodes. I wonder, can you add a skill point while you're in an episode? No, when you're in an episode but not in combat. We'll try. So I'll save that final skill point to see if I can add it when I'm in a local space zone. But I've got a ground point I can add. Improve weapon criticals, improve weapon penetration at this level, and training suppressing fire. Doesn't really matter what you're training because you probably just go and buy the manuals anyway instead of making them. So we're saving that one skill point for later. So now we're playing an episode called the Doomsday device. So we'll turn navigate there. And now that I think about it, since we're going up against the Doomsday device, obviously, it might be wise to have a point in shield hardness. But no, I'm still going to save it until I can get a chance to check my stats. Just check my starship statistics, because skill points affect them. Now, how far have we got to go? Oh, it's a long way. Especially without slipstream drive. For a tactical ship, it's very slow. So I could go with shields with that extra skill point, or I could go with hull. But then it would be a choice between whether I want the capacity of each of one or the regeneration of one, be it shields or hull. Or I could go with defense rating, or I could go with more speed or more power. So it's a proliferary of choices, but only one skill point. So it's hard to know where to put it at this stage. Probably end up with a retrain token at some point anyway, from leveling. If I remember rightly, you do get one for leveling. Probably won't get it till the end. The torpedo, the Harpeng torpedo, that is useful against the Doomsday machine, you're not given it in the episode where you're fighting the Doomsday machine. You're given it as a reward after playing that episode. believe, which is odd. A Federation ship with a Klingon torpedo, that's even odder. It's a pity I haven't got any good cannon drops, phaser cannons, because this is a tactical officer after all. It would be nice to have phaser cannons on his ship. Might be time to check my duty officer layout as well, since I've got more duty officers now. Okay, here we are. Let's stop here. Yes, it might be wise to check my duty officer layout. I'm going to collect the awards first. I got some mats for that. Yes, let's see if I can change any of them. Recharge time reduced for all transport, that's no good. So we haven't got any good officers, we've only got common ones. Chance to reduce the time to recharge torpedo, that's useful. Recharge time reduced for engineering team and buff. Chance to reduce recharge time for emergency power to abilities. We don't have engineering team. Not on this build. No. So that's a useless officer. Chance to reduce recharge time for deflector abilities. We're not really using them either. Just tractor beam. Debuff targets offensive damage with sensor scan. We aren't using that either. I probably put these on because I didn't have any other officers at the time, but now I can replace them, hopefully. Chance to reduce the time to recharge when using subsystem attacks. No. Chance to reduce the recharge time when using no. Shield distribution officer. Improved ramming speed while brace for impact is active. So, while this officer is on duty, activating brace for impact improves the functionality of your ramming speed. Your turn rate is increased and you become immune to self-inflicted damage as a result of ramming a target. Note, the turn rate bonus will stack with multiple copies of this officer on active duty. While brace for impact is active, plus 100% turn rate on ramming speed, immune to self-damage from ramming speed. So that would be basically like another evasive manoeuvres. Just not quite as powerful. So we'll keep that one in mind. Recharge time on transport, which we haven't got that. Chance for actually buff after activating exotic damage. Does that work with tractor beam? I don't know. Chance to set targets engines offline with supplement. No, no good. Reduce threat after activating exotic damage. So I don't know whether this will work with tractor beam, but I might as well give it a try since I've got useless officers on there anyway. Swap it with that one. Since we don't have sensor scan. And this turn rate with ramming speed, which we have down here. is it up with my toolbar? My taskbar today. The taskbar keeps showing up when it doesn't need to. Yeah, it might have stopped it. Anyway, let's replace the engineering team buff with this guy because we haven't got an engineering team at the moment. Now we can look at the ground officers. No epics, no ultra rare, no very rare, no rare, no uncommon. So we've got 5 officers who are on assignment. Chance to beam him additional disruptor and phaser turret. No, that's not going to do me any good. Unless it works with bridge officers. Chance to beam in an additional support drone. We don't have support drone. Adds electrical damage to stasis field. An ECC gas projectile now sticks to your target and explodes after 3 seconds. No, none of them are any good. Chance to beam down additional security escort. Chance to beam down additional security escort. Well, tactical officers do get security team at some point, so that's why I put them on for when I get that eventually. Chance to beam in additional medical support and a hypo, that's useful. Tricorder or vascular regenerator, chance to increase your maximum hit points. Well, we haven't got that up there, have we? And there's nothing she can have unless I retrain her. She won't have one of those abilities that make those officers useful. No, so I have to make do with useless officers that don't work with my abilities, with my trained abilities, my tools. Useless officers that don't do nothing for my tools. But I could buy new tools, new training manuals to get new tools, but that would use up energy credits that I don't really have enough of. And since we're playing on normal difficulty, we shouldn't really need optimal gear. So I can make do with as I am. Okay, let's have a look at this episode. This world was once inhabited by a highly industrial society. Little was done when population began to damage the ecosystem, and when the vast forests that once covered the southern continent were destroyed to make room for more growth, the resulting greenhouse effect raised average temperatures by more than 10 degrees over a 200-year period. In the late 2380s, the Federation helped the remaining population evacuate their dying world. Well, that's a bit of a bleak place. I just remembered, since I've been looking at duty officers, we might as well check for more assignments. What does discipline crewmen do? Discipline an errant crewman for behaviour on becoming a Starfleet officer. He's peaceful. Why would he need discipline? Oh, what the hell? Anything to increase my assignment scores. I got Tellarite dignitaries and Vulcan dignitaries coming to my ship at the same time, so arguing against logic. And Bolians blocking the toilets. And then there's Andorians thrown into the mix. Looks like we've run out of duty officer space. I mean, sorry, yeah, duty officer assignment space. So everything seems to be going smoothly for now. Just save the loadouts again. Not that it ever makes any difference, it still drops loadouts. It doesn't actually drop the loadout, it drops the save. Begin Doomsday device.
We're counting on you.
Thank you. Are you not going to read the rest? What, are you being paid by the word? Captain, we have arrived in the Domnia system. Starfleet intelligence told Admiral Quill that they have a contact in Bavat's fleet and that he is on one of these vessels. I was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for the direct approach. Captain, I recommend that we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. Okay, Admiral Quinn's assistant. Disable one of them and board it. But first, scannables! Let's see if we can get that scannable before we get attacked. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Any more? Apparently there's one all the way over there, so let's go get that. It might bug out the episode going to fetch this so early on, but the captain's got to get paid. Disable RQS Targ, destroy the Targ's escort. Right, we've got the scannables. Now where's that station gone? We're out of its sight all of a sudden. Don't tell me we bugged out the episode. Where's it gone? We have, you know. We bugged the episode by going for the scannables. Yep, the base is gone. Yeah, by going for those scans, we bugged out the episode. This is always happening. Well, that means I have to depart system and come back in again. Ah. game needs some serious debugging. Alright, let's try again. Should I risk going for those scanners again to see if the bug happens again?
We're counting on you.
I think I will. I just want to, I'm curious. Curious to see if it bugs out the episode again. Well, when we go in, if it does, when we go in the third time, we won't do this. I mean, if you're not supposed to get materials, then what's the point in having them there? Why is the mini-map all blacked out? Come on, shit! My god. I thought I pressed that full impulse. Right, the base is still there. Right, let's go ahead for that, but let's keep the base in sight while we do. Maybe the base didn't disappear, maybe I just couldn't find it. So, it's disappeared now. The scanner was in sight. We don't want to lose its position. Because we want to be able to find it again. For all I know, the Klingons might see me coming since I'm spending so much time scanning, and they might cloak the base. Alright, let's see if we can find it again. Let's go slower first. Something to do with draw distance, I suppose, with my user interface. Now, it's got to be around here somewhere. It's got to come into sight at some point. There it is. That's probably what happened the last time. I probably overshot it and didn't come within draw distance of it. Right, so destroy the IKS Targ and its escort. That's not an escort, that's a battle cruiser. Those torpedoes didn't do any damage, even though the shields were down. What the hell, let's just cause as much damage as we can while we're here. Slow the Klingon advance. Slow the Klingon advance into Federation territory by hurting these ships while we're at it. You can't destroy them, though you can reduce their health to nothing. just fun to do that. Now let's beam to the target. Now how can we beam aboard the target?
Whatever you need, sir.
Ah, there we go. Enemy shields, weapons and engines are totally disabled, Captain. We're sending over boarding parties to secure the ship. You can join them whenever you're ready, sir. Let's go.
How can I help you?
You do the job for me. Captain, I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The teams are reporting that the Targ was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you shouldn't have too much difficulty securing the ship. Unless, of course, those uncontrolled skeleton crew blow it up first. Okay, secure the engineering deck. Whoa, fire! Gotcha. Where's Tamet when you need her? I thought she'd be bloodthirsty for this. How did that grenade get in? Any more Klingons around here that we can get while we're exploring? No, that's the turbo lift. We don't need that yet. We came down from there, so what's up here? Just exploring. It's a room with no scannables in it. And no information to grab. Not yet, anyone. And this must be the engine room. Well, that was pointless. Oh, looks like the boarding parties took care
Sir.
of everything. The deck you are on is secure, Captain. But the Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. The Klingons have locked down the turbo lifts, but now that we hold main engineering, we can take control of the entire system. What, solar system or Klingon ship system? The turbo lift near your location is operational. Use it to get to the bridge and I will transport security teams to support you. You advance. Before I do that, I just want to have a look around. Don't give me the bum's rush, crew. I just want to... I like to explore. I'm an explorer. I'm a Starfleet officer. I've got to explore, specifically for scannables. Giving players the bum's rush is a cheap writer's tool to add a sense of urgency to an episode, a sense of excitement. It's not a proper tool. Find the truth of your story and you won't need any of these tricks. That was a quote from a Voyager episode. So the turbo lift is unlocked, and isn't it up here, wasn't it? No, it's the other way. Not the turbo lift we came down, which is up there. Let's use this one instead. Oh no, this isn't the one either, because That's how we came in. We came in via transport, not silly me. There we go. Turbolifter bridge. Yikes! Klingons! Who's going to save me? Guess I'll have to save myself. That's the bridge, but before we go to the bridge, let's have a look
Whatever
in
you
here.
need, sir.
The bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, sir, and the remaining Klingons are being transported to the ditch in time for holding. Commander Burgess was sure that there was information on this ship that would be valuable to us, Captain. Perhaps it is in the ship's logs. There should be a terminal in the ready room. Maybe you'll have more luck finding what we're looking for. Well, before we have a look in there, since we're supposed to go there anyway, let's have a look on the bridge. Just have a look. I believe this is the bridge from the first ship a Klingon gets when you create a Klingon character. But we've captured a Klingon ship. Starfleet will be pleased, especially since we caught it in the midst of a war. Okay, read the Klingons' logs.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why?
Why?
He and a group of
Why?
traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Horrible woman. But lovely Klingon lady. I'd let her conquer me any day. Go to the brig then. Kavok, you in here? Who are you? Use comm panel.
What do you want?
I won't speak to you through a force field like a caged animal. Let me out and we can talk. Open cell. Speak to Kavok.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope.
Ah, there's a gratitude for you.
I will redeem my honor.
Why were you in the brig?
I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior.
Okay.
I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this Doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die.
Why don't you just die? You are my enemy after all, you did say that.
Do you have more questions?
Why did you contact Starfleet Intelligence?
When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds.
I'm scared now.
I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it.
Sounds like Worf and his father. They both face similar choices.
Do you have more questions?
Why do you think Babat is doing this?
Bavat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, Bavat believes that we will destroy ourselves.
That's stupid, because you die in war anyway, so you're destroying yourselves anyway.
Bavat found the planet killer, and he ordered his scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and Bavat will have won. Do you have more questions?
I just realised there's no temporal probe in this episode. Tell me more about this planet killer.
It is a ship with no crew. Its hull is solid neutronium. It fires beams of pure anti-protons and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well.
So, a problem too big for the Klingons, eh?
Do you have more questions?
Where did Bavat find a Doomsday machine?
It was a floating hulk deep in the Ta'am Nebula. Ships from his house searched for months before they found it. Bavat claims to have knowledge of the future. He says that is why he knew the planet killer would be found in the nebula. Its location was forecast. I do not know if this is true. If our actions cannot change our path, then are we imprisoned by fate? Was I destined to lose my honor and betray my captain?
Sounds like the Nakul gave him information.
Do you have more questions?
But that wouldn't work in a non-temporal Agent of Yesterday character. Bavat has knowledge of the future.
So he claims. I was once one of Bavat's most valuable officers, and he told me many things. He spoke of a temporal Cold War, where factions from the future used people in the past, each trying to change history for their own ends. One of them, the Nakul, tried to use us.
I've heard of that war, and the Nakul.
Then you know of their treacherous ways. The Nakul tried to curry favor with the Empire in the past. To prove their power, they revealed much of what was to come. But they wanted lackeys, not allies. Our ancestors listened and recorded what they heard, and they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Klingons will never be willing slaves. Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul provided has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization ruled from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. Bavat is the last. He has no sons and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him.
Well, that's convenient. He has no sons. That helps the storyline a bit. It means we can bottleneck this story once it's over.
Do you have more questions?
What was your plan to stop the attack?
Bavat had a plan to stop the Doomsday machine if he ever lost control. This ship is equipped with Hak-Peng torpedoes. They have a greater yield than any weapon currently used by the Empire or your Federation. The planet killer is hidden in the Imaga system now. My plan was to fly to the system, disable Bavat's control over it, and then use the weapons on this ship to destroy it.
The pen torpedo. I call it the torpedo.
Do you have more questions?
It's the Hokalugi torpedo. Why can't we simply send a fleet to Imanga system to stop the Doomsday machine?
Bavat's forces have total control over the Imaga system. To keep any ships but those loyal to him away, Bavat has installed a series of generators that maintain an energy drain, much like the Breen weapon that disabled ships during the Dominion War. Bavat's ships have been modified to withstand this drain. Any others that approach the system will be helpless.
Okay, so there's an energy drain.
Do you have more questions?
What should we do now?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
Echo? Captain, I'm receiving a transmission from Earth Space Dock for you. Priority 1. I'll patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the ready room. Before we do that, let's just have a walk around and have a look. You never know. See? Scannable. Z particles, lovely. Now, if I turbo lift instead of to the bridge, if I go to engineering instead of to the bridge, will that scannable reappear? No, it doesn't look like it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If I go back to the brig and see if that Z particles is back there all of a sudden. It's always worth checking these little things, just in case. No, didn't come back. Oh well. It might come back after a cutscene or something. If there is one. Anyway, let's go to the bridge and instead of getting the image and patching it through to the view screen, let's just have it in the ready room. View screen would have been better. That's the situation here. Your orders.
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kavok may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Oh yeah, they're going to be disappointed.
Yes, Captain?
Send a repair team to a bridge and crew over immediately.
Understood. I'll join you shortly. We're counting on you.
Captain, repair teams have begun to work on critical systems, but we could use your expertise. There are teams working on the weapons, the sensors, and the impulse engines. If you could join one of them, it would be a great help. Join a repair team, work on critical systems. These are class-specific objectives. You only need to complete one specific task to advance the mission. Okay. Getting a chance to get a close look at Klingon weapon systems is too much fun to resist. Your tactical trainers at the Academy would be envious of you today. The first thing you need to do to get the Tug's weapons back online is to determine the extent of the damage. There's a console in engineering you can use to run a diagnostic. Okay, we go to engineering. Bridge crew reporting with Julie Captain. Go clean the plasma exhausts with your toothbrushes. Am I supposed to be giving them orders? Because there's no way to. Let's go to the brig and see if that scannable's returned now that the cutscene was played. I wouldn't think so. No. That's how I play episodes. I do a lot of unnecessary running about. Go to sickbay because suddenly there's a sickbay access. I bet this is where the science optional is. I'm just exploring. Now to the engine room where that console is. Hey, quit standing around. Get to work. We need to get this ship operational. Yeah, the scannable hasn't appeared here. Okay, run diagnostic. The diagnostic shows that multiple power couplings on the port side of the ship are fused. It would take days to replace them all. However, you don't have to repair the Tug for an extended mission. If you evacuate all of the wounded to the Stitching Time B, you could reroute enough power from the sickbay to get the weapons online. It's not a perfect solution, but time is of the essence. Reroute all the relocate all the wounded. I thought we already claimed them about the skeleton crew to the Stitching Tongue. So now they want me to reroute power. That means going to sickbay, I think, which is where we just were. I wonder if that door's open to the Klingon Ready room. No. The Klingon Engineering office, I should say. So we're heading to sickbay. Reroute power. The power quest compels you to reroute. There is sufficient power to reactivate the disruptors and torpedo launchers. All you need to do now is bring the weapons back online. Go to the bridge and activate the Tug's weapons. This ship is named after a Klingon dog, or pig. A Tug is more like a pig, apparently. So it's the IKS Pig. IKS bacon. IKS ham. IKS ham sandwich. Brain weapon systems online.
We're counting on you.
Cloak and Batliff. That's done it, sir. The ship is almost ready to go. Kvolk has asked to speak with you when you have a moment. He is waiting for you in the chief's office in the engineering deck, the office that I just tried to go in. Or is it that other office that we found down there? I suspect it's the other office, not the office I just tried to go in, but this one up here, as the green circle on the minimap suggests.
Ah, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think I have a solution to our problem. We need to land on the planet to take control of the energy drain, but you would be noticed instantly. I've replicated a holo-emitter used by our intelligence services. It will change your appearance and voice to that of a Klingon warrior. I have enough devices for you and a small away team. Go ahead, try it out. Kapla! Leave the holo-emitter on for now. Get used to it.
Van Zyl to boarding parties. The captain is using a holographic disguise. If you see a Klingon moving toward the bridge, do not fire. Repeat, do not fire.
Ah, thanks for that. But you mean I've got to wear this Klingon disguise? You mean my goatee wasn't enough to appear ominous and nasty and horrible? I have to wear a disguise instead. Might as well shave that bloody goatee off then. Get out of my way, crew. I'm in character practicing to be a Klingon now. Get the bloody hell back to work or I'll make you work the plank. Don't you look an honourable warrior in the eye. You know how dangerous that is. Hail your ship. Not yet, I want to go to the bridge first. And sit down. There's K'Olt as a Klingon on the bridge of a Klingon ship. Temporal agent Klingon. Anyway, hail your ship. Hang on a minute, you've got to do the Klingon thing when you first take command of a Klingon vessel. You've got to go, I am K'Olt of House Federation. I will take command of this ship. Anyone want to challenge that? I expect you to do your duty, or I will kill you myself. Hail your ship. Sir, is that you? Nah, it's not me, it's just a Klingon. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm just not used to taking orders from someone who... You look better in your Starfleet uniform, that's all. You're coming on to me. I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean any disrespect. My apologies. I should bloody well think so too. I've been updating Starfleet on our progress, sir, and Admiral Quinn says that the task force will be ready to enter the system as soon as it gets the all clear. We'll wait for your signal, Captain. Good luck, or should I say, Qapla'. All systems are operational and we're ready to go. To depart, Captain. Okay, let's do that. Warp to Amanga. Let's go face down a Doomsday machine.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change.
Continue.
We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Okay, so we need to scan generator alpha. Where is it? Well, first, even on a... Hey, that makes it wave. Yeah, something better than scanning is making the Klingon ship wave. I like that. I can make the Klingon ship wave at will by pressing the B key for scanning. Oh, there's a little bit tricky, isn't it? Got to put your tools on. Glad I spotted that. Yes, these are all Klingon tools. Oh, let's have a look at the loadout. No devices. This is dreadful. Can we have them though? No, you can't remove them or change them. So you have to go with lesser devices than what you're used to. However, you can at least rearrange the tool tray to be a bit more what I'm accustomed to. No wonder the Klingon ships fall to pieces whenever I shoot at them. I mean, their gears are crap compared to what I've got. Even though I haven't got optimal gear. Theirs is even less than optimal. Mine's less than optimal, theirs is even less than that. Okay, let's put these skills on in the order I want them. Ah, we have a cloak. Half of these things I won't need to put on, but I'll put them on anyway because I'm obsessive about this sort of thing. Harpoon torpedo. We don't have heels. Half our heels are missing, like science team, tractor beam things. I wonder, do we put our officers on? Ah, we can. We can put some officers on. For extra speed by looks of things. Well, we're going to want, and they're universal stations by looks of things. 3 universal stations, so we put on tactical team. Someone with science team to net and Tarsi. No, we put on an engineer. And Stabbling is my engineer, but he only has emergency programs. He doesn't have engineering team, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I think I'd prefer emergency go into traits, I can put on new traits as well. So let's go back and we can science team and tactical team. Now let's put these down here. Just go juggle things until I find places where I want things. Auto fire, of course. Start with the cannon, then the turret, then the torpedo. Close and reopen. Everything seems in order. Okay, now for traits. Well, we're going to have to. We've got a cannon build here and a torpedo. So let's find. Oh, we can't put our traits on. We're not. The game won't allow it. All ground traits. The game won't allow us to put traits on. So we can't put cannon rapid fire or anything like that on. Oh, and I forgot to check about that skill pool on my main ship. Right, let's even out the power and then put it up. Now we raise power to weapons to maximum. Lower auxiliary down because we're not going to be using that. And I don't think we're going to. Oh, the shields are very squishy. And the engines aren't good. This is a lousy build. But it is a Klingon piece of crap junker after all. What the hell hit the bow? I hit the bow! So I think we're going to go full shielding. So we've got no engines, hardly any engines, hardly any shields. It hasn't really changed much. Might as well put in some loadouts, even though you can't. So that's the best we can do with this ship, I think. The best the game allows. I'm just thinking we don't need all 3 toolbars. So if we put we'll still leave it like that for now. This will do. Epic Mark II. Maybe duty officers? We still got our normal duty officers. So that's a good thing. scan. Straight ahead. Maybe I should cloak just in case. Scan generator. Now, what's the point of having a cloak if you can't scan while cloaked? Oh, where's his disguise?
Minimal damage, Captain. All systems are functional.
Where's his disguise? Oh, his goatee. That'll do.
Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Upload program. There we go, that's one down. Yeah, if you can't scan while cloaked, then what's the point in having a cloak? I thought a cloak was for covert stealthy operations like spying. You can't spy without a scan. Even the stealth bomber can scan while stealthed. Anyway, clickables. I mean, scannables. And more scannables up there. We're going the wrong way, but what the hell? Yeah, the wings move when you scan. That's a bad design. Ah, we must remember, this ship isn't optimal. It's a damaged ship that we've just patched together for this mission. It's got no sickbay. Yeah, I missed the music. What's that flashing over there? Upload. Lazy fighting. Well, that was lazy fighting. I'll give it one of them. Scan. There was something flashing over there a minute ago. Yeah. I'm curious as to what that is. Maybe it's for something later on in the mission. There is something over there. Nav beacon. Ah, that's probably where we entered the system. And there's a scannable there. And it was pointing over there. Ooh, there's a lot of nav beacons here. All that journey and all we got was some particles, whatever they were. I wonder what that nav beacon is. Is that where we entered the system? Not targeting. Oh, we found another scannable. That's a nice image. A whole planet. One anomaly left. It's a nice image, a whole planet with an asteroid belt. Different ways to do anything. I'm going to want to get a picture, a screenshot. Well, give it a moment and then I'll go get a screenshot. I'm going to go out and get a screenshot, do a bit further out, then come back afterwards. If only I could lower down the wings, because that would make a better screenshot if the wings were lower. A bit further out. Or maybe sneaking in around the asteroids might make a better screenshot. Go down in amongst them. As if it's a bird of prey lying in ambush. That might be a good one. Anyway, let's continue with the mission. Now I've got a good screenshot. I should have gone up to render scale too, but no. Right. Cloak, so we can go for the cloaking bonus. But you can't. It won't let you have a cloaking bonus because it wants you to click that and decloak first. What's the point in having a cloaking bonus if you're not allowed to use it? That's what I find about half of these tools like Cloak. The episodes are written in such a way that stops you from using them, stops you from taking advantage of them. Stops you from being able to use them properly. So there's no point in having the tool if you can't use it.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bhavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
Land the ship. Yeah, what's the point in going all out to grind up for a tool and then you can't use it because the episode is written in a way that prevents you from using it? Speak to Kavok, me and my Klingon crew, and there's the ship we landed. That's our landed hunk of crap. IKS bacon sandwich. Or Torg. Klingon pig.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bhavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are two consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
It would have been nice to have an animatic of the ship landing. I mean, that animatic in the Aurora Pemphe episode on the Klingon side, where the Klingon ship decloaks over the ice. That is awesome. It would have been nice to have a moment like that, the ship landing or taking off or something. Yep, and Klingons, they don't use sniffer dogs, they use cheaper sniffer pigs, known as Targs. Always time to scan, even when in Klingon fancy dress. I wonder what the walk key is. What key do we use for walking? Walking, there is no key, so I can make my own key. But what keys are available? Oh, let's look at the virtual keyboard. That's unbound, so we might make that into the walking key. Hang on a minute, check the keyboard again. Just make sure I get the right key. Yep. There we go. Okay, so this should make me walk. Yep, that's right. Just hold down that key and then press both mouse buttons. And your character will walk. Investigate temporal probe. There is one. But where? It's not down there. Scan. Let's have a butcher's up here. See the view. Yeah. Let's see, what the Klingons don't know is it's fully made of changelings. Yes? What do you guys want? Don't stare at me, keep your distance. Giant mushrooms. Imagine the big cup of mushroom tea you could brew with that. That'll knock you out. Oh, there's a crate over there I can rifle through. Oh, to hell with walking. Takes too long. I like these mushroom trees. There's no consoles around there, is there? No, consoles must be further up. Do we go that way or that way? We'll go this way. Hey you, stop standing around chatting, get back to work. It's a job to be done. Uh-oh, targs. Let's go hide from the targs. And we're lucky we did, because there's a scanner bomb. We'll go this way, since we can avoid the targs. Might be able to avoid them. Because the targs aren't fooled by holographic outfits. Or holographic outfit. Klingons won't like it if I say it like that. I wonder, does Garrick tailor holographic clothing? You there! Prove who you are! I'm just wondering about for scannables and things. Oh, targs over there. And they're coming this way. Let's avoid them. Gonna do the roleplay and evade. I may be losing out on loot drops by not killing them, but... Oh, they're on their way back. Quick. Let's go. Damn! I wanted to do it properly. How come I've suddenly turned into a Dahar Master? I think that was that accolade that did it. Can't target the little ones over there. That accolade turned me into a Dahar Master. More exploring. I reckon I'm going to just end up having to kill all these Klingons. Scan. I've got to find that temporal probe. Must remember to do that before the mission ends. It's over this side. More targs. A crate. Whoa, targs. Hey crew, watch where you're going. You don't want to run into those targs. They might blow our cover.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
First of all, let's see if we can convince them.
The Empire will prevail.
Access to this area is restricted. Out of my way, soldier!
Death to the enemies of the Empire!
No one gets past this console, not even a miserable patak like you. I'll go anyway. That was easy. Return to ship.
Your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
Actually, not yet. I want to explore some more because there's something up the top there, isn't there? More buildings. And who knows, I might decide just to kill all these Klingons. Because you never know, there might be an accolade. And also up there, there might be a temporal probe. No crates there to have. Scan. Apparently there's a scannable over there. Oh no, it's a crate. Oops, wrong button. Another one up there. It's not just a playthrough, it's a thorough playthrough. Oh, targs. They can smell me. I don't stink enough for a Klingon. Let's get to that scannable before the targs notice me. Another crate. There's the temporal probe over there, but before we go there, let's see if there's anything else to look at. There's obviously something over here. Crate. Right, that's all the anomalies gotten, so we can go for the temporal probe now. What's around here? Nothing. Uh-oh. Yeah, thought so. You dare mess with the Harm Master, you miserable targ, you! Good God, this targ's a tank! Ah, we leave the little baby ones. There's no honour in killing them. Test different combinations. Ah, it's the number thing. So we test, nothing. That, change the first one to 1. Test, right number, wrong location. Change it to a 2. Test, no. Change it to a 3. Test, no. Change it to a 4. Test. So the first number's right. Now for the second number. Second number's right. Change the third number. Wrong. Change it again. Wrong. Hang on a minute. Change it again. Wrong. Change it again. Wrong. Change it again. Wrong. It's a 4. Change it again. No, that's wrong as well. Hang on a minute. What the hell's going on here? I've been through them all. Hang on. No, no, no. That's wrong. Change second digit. Hang on, let's reset. Might be easier just to start again. Change first digit to a 4 and test. That's right. Change second digit to a 1 and test. That's right. Change third digit to a 3 and test. That's wrong. Change third digit to a 2 and test. That's wrong. Change third digit to a 1 and test. That's right. Change fourth digit to a 5. That's wrong. Change fourth digit to a 4. That's wrong. Change fourth digit to a 3. That's wrong. Change fourth digit to a 2. That's wrong. Change fourth digit to a 1. That's right. 4111. There's a lot of data in this probe. From what I'm seeing, the Nicole provided the Klingons with technology to control a Doomsday machine. Interesting. They approached Captain Core in 2269, but he refused their offer. Klingon Pride looks like they've got a plan regarding Bavat to prevent that from happening again. Wonderful. Grab the data and probe's memory. We need to report this. Nicole! They're on to me. Yeah. Did we have to kill her? Couldn't we have just captured her and questioned her? Did we get what we wanted? Did we not get a gift for that? No. Looks like this probe stimped us and gave us a Nicole instead. So we've got to return to the ship, but that seems boring to me. I mean, I might want to kill the Klingons. Go down this way this time. Oh no, you're picking a fight with Targs again, are you? Both. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Whoa, shields! Wow, that worked. First time I tried a lunge. I think I got lucky there. Hey, wake this guy up. Come on, wake him up, one of you. Or do I have to do it myself? I'm the captain here, for God's sakes. Wake him up. No? What about this person? Do you want to wake this person up? No? Arseholes. Now will you do this one? Now you've seen me do one? No? This crew's a bunch of arseholes all of a sudden. They obviously don't like being Klingons. Right, we were going to go down this way. What the hell are you doing? Obviously one Klingon hid and still got killed. No more attacking the enemy until I'm ready for an attack. We don't have to fight these guys, okay? Whee! Plonk. Yeah, never take the proper route. Get out of my way! Hang on, that's Babat. And why am I in attack mode?
You?
Me!
You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Krishna cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And
Wonderful!
it's possible because of you.
Great, can I join you?
Your help to me. Thank you.
No!
Yes!
I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavot. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
And the
Are
miserable.
you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack!
Oh crap!
Joel, it's you!
Oh, ooh, ooh. Can I do that and sneak onto his ship like Captain Kirk did? I'm going to run around here and get some flank shooting. Oh, well. The crew seem to take care of it much better than me. I want that, but I don't want to get burned in the process.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavot's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Not now. I've got loot to pick up. Captain's got to get paid. Now, before I continue with the episode, I'm going to run up the hill and see if there's any more Klingons left to kill. Just to see if there's any loot drops. Let's clean up the mess. Let's just kill them all, wipe them all out. Wipe out Bavat's entire force. And why do I want to wipe out Bavat's entire force? For no reason at all, that's why. Just got to be careful not to shoot my own crew. Yep, we're getting loot drops now. That's what it's all about. Wipe out every Klingon on the map just to get loot drops. Free-to-play character needs every loot drop they can get. Fighting an uphill battle. Might bug out the episode by doing this, but at least I'll get some loot. Before we go into there, let's go and clear the ones on the road there. What's that big white circle? I don't remember ever seeing that until recently. Roasted targ. There's targil charg, roasted charg, and phasered targ. That's a new delicacy. Phasered targ. Targ cooked by way of phaser or disruptor. Electrically cooked targ. Or plasma targ. Looks like those two Klingons were having a secret affair. Kill every Klingon on the map. Oh, a bit of loot there I forgot to pick up. Come on. Back up the hill. Hang on a minute, there's some around there. Oh no, they're the dead bodies. Just looking at the mini-map to see where they are. And hiding down in there. It's a good fun to kill them. To be a murderer. I mean, if I don't kill them now, in a video game, I might actually be tempted to go out in real life and start killing things. It's the video game that keeps me from being a serial killer. It doesn't charge me up and turn me into a serial killer. Video game doesn't charge my adrenaline up and turn me into a serial killer and make me try and copy the game in real life. No, it's what stops me from becoming a serial killer in real life. Attack! And even if I die, I don't care, as long as you guys die. Besides, I've got infinite lives. Whoa, he's got a fancy shield. I like the way he lets the little tugs go. Well, I don't actually. I want to kill them too. Wow. Auto target everything, why don't you? Anyone else? You, why aren't you joining the battle? What are you, a coward? Oh, I'll execute you for incompetence. Looking after tugs when there's warriors battling to the death out here. That'll teach you for leaving warriors to fight your battles, to fight the battles alone. This is my Klingon house. This is the house of Agent of Yesterday. Yeah, I know you're just lackey workers, probably enslaved by the House of Torg, honourable enemies that have been captured and put to work mending grav sleds and other menial stuff. But I'm still going to get you. Why? Because I'm mean. That's why. I'm a mean Klingon. They want me to play a Klingon? I'll play it to the max. What's around the back here? Gotta be something. No? Hey! Kick. I like that. Some of them are just standing there. Yeah, you get a silly little piece of junk for each group you kill. Whoops. Swordmaster. Swordmaster's not very good in a gunfight. Probably end up with an inventory full of tribbles. Hey, how come I can't shoot these guys? Guarding a different console. I thought I was supposed to go to 3 different consoles anyway, but I ended up going to 1, and the mission still progressed. Shoot them in the back, because it's the best way for flank damage. Shoot them in the back. It's the safest way. Plus you get flank damage, and you shoot them till they're down, then kick them. Now, will these Klingons attack yet? No, those Klingons are focused on their guard duty. Either that or they're Kavolk's men who've been down just to make sure Babette doesn't try to repair that console that control system we destroyed. Nice grenade there. Is that it then? Is that all of them except for those 3 around the back? You'd think they would have put some guards up on the roof with rocket launchers or something for added protection. Not very tactically thinking, Klingons. No, still can't target them. No. So you can't kill every Klingon on the map. these? Oh, targs. Nope. Can't kill all Klingons on the map. I'm going to run back down to the ship rather than beam straight up. Just for the hell of it. I thought this world increased in temperature by 10 degrees every, what was it, every year for 200 years? Something like that the description said, but perfectly capable of walking around, so obviously it's not that bad. Mushroom City. Yeah, I managed to get on top of a mushroom. Ah! Oh, it would be great to be able to get up on top of the hull while it's landed. The hull of a ship like that and walk across it. Engineering mission, repair hull. Land the ship and repair hull. Walk out the back bay doors of an Intrepid class or something while it's landed on a planet. What's around here? Anything? Anything worth looking at? Nope. Okay, that looks like we've accomplished everything on this map and then some. So, time to beam up.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Okay.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Okay. But first, there's a scannable down there. Now, I flew all around this moon when I was taking screenshots and things. I'm going for the scannables first. Probably break the mission, but can't pass up loot. Free-to-play player must get everything he can get. Grab everything. I'm not normally a free-to-play player, because I'm the kind of person who thinks if you can afford an internet connection that's capable of running the game and a computer that's capable of running the game, then you can damn well afford to pay something for the game. Even if it's just a smidgen small amount, you can afford it. So I'm not normally a free-to-play player. One or two characters maybe, but not generally overall. a lot of people who say they won't pay a penny to this game. Well, they shouldn't be playing it then. I can understand if they were skint, but if they're not if they can afford an internet connection and a computer capable of playing it. That's my 2 cents anyway. Besides, I will pay on this character once he gets leveled up. Probably, but not until then. I paid a hell of a lot on my other characters. Any more scans? There's still 2 more. The argument is perfect world is a greedy corporation that can afford to lose a few pence, and that's why I'm not paying for anything. Well, maybe they can, but they will do it by cutting costs, and one of those costs might be the whole game. We don't want that. We don't want to lose the game. Yep, cut out Star Trek Online and go with Neverwinter. It's more profitable. And their players pay. Maybe, maybe not. A lovely rant. Turns I'm in need for some nicotine and caffeine, so as soon as this episode's over, I'll have a break. Glad I'm doing these cannibals because they're getting beta tachy on there. Or was it beta particles, whatever they are? Something useful anyway. Okay, that's all the scanning, I think. Now we go to the nav beacon to face that Doomsday machine. It's over by the moon here. This story arc is a really long one. Loads of episodes all just shoved into one story arc. But it seems to be 6 or 7 story arcs all mashed together to make one big one. Or half the stories don't go together to fit the story arc. It's like they came up with new story arcs and then put all the old story arc episodes into one story arc, condensed them all together. Well, they're running out of tab space, so probably had to do that. I think this is the nav point, isn't it? Long range scan. Blow up that moon, go on. Yep, that was our fault. We destroyed the control device. So now it's firing randomly. Oh, crap! Stand on your chair, why don't you?
structural integrity.
Get
holding,
overexcited there.
We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok.
What the hell is he
Sir,
doing?
I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Honor in death.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed.
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain.
But you won't with a shuttle. You should have packed your shuttle with explosives. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not going to attempt to sing that. Yeah! Today is a good day to die! Oh, that was pointless. Not enough power. Should have packed the shuttle with explosives first, like torpedoes.
I'm receiving significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Okay. Now, why couldn't my science officer be relaying all that information? Why did I need Admiral Quinn's assistant? Right, we've got to get in front of it when it's not firing. So the idea, I think, is to wait until it's about, let it fire, and then get in front of it. Get ready. Come on, shoot. Now. Oh, no, come on, come on, come on, come on. There, we've got one away anyway. Now let it fire again. And do the same again. What happened to my power readouts? Again! Let's get that Harpang in there. Come on. Don't stay engaged. Harpang, away. Come on, Harpang. Fire. No. Out of the way. Heal up. My engine speed has suddenly disappeared. Right, heal up a bit, get ready to fire. I wonder would ramming speed work, because you get an immunity. It's going to fire again. Right, now let's try again with the Harpang. Five seconds. Come on, Harpang. It didn't launch. Right, out the way again. Heal up. Get out the way. Just the backwash on this weapon can kill. Okay, in again, ramming speed. And the harpoon just hit the hull. 7 seconds. Come on. Out the way. Get your bloody ship out the way. There we go. Out the way again. Wait for it to fire again. The Klingons are attacking me. And we're gonna die. The Klingons were attacking me. They killed me. Okay, let's send that harp hanging again. This time we get a cloaking bonus. I'm gonna wait for it to fire first. Now we go in with the cloaking bonus. Come on, fire! Right, wait for it to cloak again. Wait for it to fire again. Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. Now, where's my speed? I've got no speed, so it'll fire at me. No, that missed it. I've set my ship for speed now, so I can get away from these Klingons. Couldn't get away fast enough. Okay, we're not taking damage on normal, are we? No. Okay, let's try again. Looks like it's getting ready to fire, so we stay clear and then we go in. Slow down, speed up, stop. Cloaking bonus. Oh, the harpoon didn't fire. Three seconds. Yeah, we got it. And they got me. How many times have I died? 4 times? I think it's programmed to do that. Unless you're in a super DPS build, it's programmed to do that. Kill you like that. So don't feel bad if you die in this episode. Everybody does.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Really? The Empire.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
I'm sorry, but I'm keeping it.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the Bird of Prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship.
Okay, but shouldn't we take a few of those harpoon torpedoes with us?
The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Well, pal, not yet. Make the Klingons wait for their ship for a bit while we hit the scan button. No, there's no need to scan, so we can go. Okay, depart system.
Captain.
It might be best. The important thing is that the Doomsday machine...
Warp out. We destroyed the Doomsday machine. We played as a Klingon. Now let's wait until we get hammered by Starfleet.
Kavok's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor.
Snob.
Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they've won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
And how about a promotion? And a pay rise? You posh-speaking, snobby brass. Probably went to officer school and skipped over the lower ranks and became an officer straight away and followed in Daddy's footsteps. Now, what reward do I want? I want that torpedo. I also get to choose a bridge officer. Well, let's see what I need. I've got 2 tacticals. I've got 3 tacticals, 2 engineers and 2 scientists. 2 engineers, 2 scientists, and 3 tactical officers. Well, let's see, it's a human tactical with leadership, a Bolian tactical, no, Bolian scientist, sorry, and an alien engineer. Well, I don't think I need another tactical since I've got 3 of them, so it's either a scientist or an engineer. Looks like I've got 3 engineers. Scabbing, Larissa, and Stabbing Block. So 2 scientists, Nimi and Temet. So I think I need another scientist. That way I've got 3 of each. And it's a bloody Bolian.
Congratulations, Commander.
Why, thank you. Bridge Officer Assistance. Greetings, Captain. My name is Olurem. There is no room on the USS Needle for new bridge officers, sir. That's because I'm not flying the USS Needle, you stupid idiot. I'm flying the USS Stitch in Time. Needle is my shuttle. Okay, then he can go into my roster. Into my reserves.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its initial analysis of the data you found in Amar Singh's laboratory.
Wonderful.
Preliminary results show that Singh wanted to use a combination of Klingon, Augment, and Gorn DNA to create his master race, but that his initial results were less than encouraging. What troubles Starfleet intelligence are references in Singh's notes to past events. Since Singh has said his employer was interested in time travel, do you think he and Bavat could have been planning on manipulating the timeline for their own ends? We want you to meet with the USS Kirk. It has thwarted several Klingon attacks on medical facilities in the past few weeks. They may have another piece of the puzzle. The Kirk is on a routine patrol in the Hiromi sector within the Beta Quadrant.
We'll play that episode in the next video because this video is getting a bit long now. It says meet with the USS Kirk in the JFS-47 system in the Beta Quadrant and investigate the Klingons' attempts to manipulate time. And the rewards will be any number of disruptor weapons, one of the disruptor weapons. So we'll accept that mission, but we won't play it now. We'll play it in the next video. And I believe, didn't Mirel Paris, the Cougar Mark, say that she served on the USS Kirk? I'm not sure. But look at this promotion to Commander.
Congratulations. You've proved yourself and are due the accolades of a true Klingon warrior.
Am I?
Return to First City on Kronos.
So I've got to go to Cronus to get my Starfleet promotion. Admiral Quinn has been replaced by John Pock, wearing an Admiral Quinn holographic suit. Now that's funny. Promotion, Commander, go to Earth, space time. That's funny. I think it's a bug, but it's a funny bug that they should just leave there because it's fitting with the mission. Unless they did do that on purpose. But I like it either way. We're being hailed by Admiral Quinn on screen. Congratulations, Colt. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to Earth Space Dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation. This mission will provide access to a powerful free ship. The missions ahead of you will become more challenging. The foes you'll face will be stronger as well. You now have access to a higher tier of gear, weapons, and ships. So, Admiral, which is it to be? Do the mission you just gave me or go to Space Dock? Which one first? Helm, plot a course for Earth Space Dock. Maximum warp. Thank you, Admiral. I'll return to Earth shortly. Oh, I'll hit that one because I'm waiting until the next video to do anything else. So why does it want me to patrol Donia system? That wasn't part of the episodes. How did that get there? That's obviously a bug. That's our next episode, but we've got promotion to do first, but I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm just going to end the video right here and say goodbye, see you in video 13, because this is video 12 and it's finished. Thanks for watching. I hope this wasn't too boring for anyone. Please subscribe and like and leave a comment. Maybe even watch the other videos in this series. Thanks. Bye.